am Aygül Balcıoğlu, a volunteer at Belmont Media Center. Welcome to another Gallery at BMC. Gallery at BMC is located at the Belmont Media Center, 9 Lexington Street, across the street from Belmont Car Wash and Waverly Bus Stop. We are very happy to host a holiday show featuring the artwork of Linda Christian Harrod, Marsha Cooper, and David Covert. The gallery is open between noon and 8 p.m. Monday through Friday and noon to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. The show is on from now until January 1st, 2013. Marsha, tell me about your paintings.
Well, I've been painting for years, and actually I started painting when I was in college, and I went to BU for part of my master's. I didn't complete it. I wanted to take studio classes, and that's what I did. And then I went off on my own, and I was most interested in oil painting and painting from reality. So I paint portrait and landscape, but I like the opportunity to alter the what I see in the landscape and interpret it. Okay. So you know, you'll see, like in this painting, it's actually there's an abstract quality to the bottom portion of it. But I like the figure in the painting, and I'm conscious of how the figures interact with the composition of the landscape. And so most of the landscapes that I choose as my subject have something, different parts of, you know, that interact with each other. As I say, like as if a fabric or something like that.
What type of medium do you use for your paintings, David?
This is acrylic paint on canvas, which is glued to a wooden panel. All of the paintings in this show that I've done are all acrylics.
Tell me about your paintings, you know, your aspirations.
Well, they're all done from photographs of landscapes, places that I've been to, and they, in general, when I'm someplace that looks nice, I take pictures, and when I get back, I look for a picture that I say, why did I take this picture? What's so interesting about this picture? And then I try to understand how I can make a painting that will accentuate that. The paintings are an unusual technique. It's mostly stenciled. The paint is applied with rollers to the canvas through some stencils, which is what gives it the kind of texture that you see on these paintings. I like that partly because it remains unfinished, and it lets, I think, the viewer engage a little bit more actively with the painting.
Okay, Linda, tell me about your paintings.
This particular painting I did in Maine last summer, up in the Stonington area. There were a lot of these little islands up there. I mean, Maine is, in that area, kind of known for that. And the light was what really intrigued me about that day.
How do you choose your landscape? Are these places that you travel to, or are you conscious about where to go and which landscape to paint? What inspires you?
It takes a while to understand what an area has to offer to you in terms of, you know, surfaces, light. You know, for example, one of my big challenges in painting Maine is to learn to paint rocks.
Rocks. Okay.
And there are a lot of rocks in Maine.
I construct these almost like stage sets that they look like.
Okay.
And within the shapes of the architectural shapes, I then put landscape. So the paintings that I have in this exhibit are a little bit more traditional, contemporary realism.
Okay.
But and very often I'll take that, like in this painting here that we're standing next to. these are two friends, and this was done from a photograph at Elm Bank, and it was a spring day, and these are two friends that were sitting chatting, so I took a picture of them and I worked from the photograph of what I saw.
Yeah, the whole area around Stonington attracted us, and there are lots and lots of different places that you could paint. And so you kind of look at it as though if you didn't paint something one day, you'll come back and you'll paint it again another day.
Okay.
So, or maybe a view is really good at a certain time of the day, and you want to be there at that time of the day. So you try to make it work out for you. There are lots of different things to consider because views change depending on the light.
I look, I guess, for strong geometry. As you can see, kind of strong lines in this painting, and it's very important to me because I do a lot of simplification. There needs to be some strong lines in order to have anything survive at all when it gets cut down.
We are privileged to have these creative artists at the Galleria. Please come down to see this wonderful show at Gallery at BMC. Gallery at BMC is located at the Belmont Media Center at 9 Lexington Street, across the street from Belmont Car Wash and Waverly Bus Stop. The gallery is open between noon and 8 p.m. Monday through Fridays and noon to 5 on Saturdays. The show runs from now until the January 1st, 2013.